Now we're going to start doing target transitions. Pretty simple advice here. Like all this stuff, I'm not telling you to do anything complicated, it's just hard to do. All right, just like the previous exercise, look where you want to go, let the gun come to you. Now, we've taken away the black dots because, you know, they don't give them to you. These targets are intentionally designed to make it hard to see the scoring range. You know, most competitive shooting targets give you that reference point. These do not. You got to project that out there yourself, and we're going to look to a small spot on each of these targets. Okay, we're going to be working with target transitions here. The scenario is pretty simple. You're just going to draw your gun and shoot all the targets. I've split the bay into 3 segments, split it up with cone lines. All you do is stand on the blue cone and shoot the targets in your section. The poppers are going to be shared. Both guys will, on that line, will shoot the popper. Sharing's caring, you know, so everybody gets to shoot those. Okay, so what I want you to do for dry fire, look where you want to go, let the gun come to you. Look where you want to go, let the gun come to you. Okay, now I'm going to de-emphasize trying to motor the gun around. You will find, like I said, it is positively counterproductive to do that. I want you to go as fast as you can go without overrunning your spots on the target, okay? And again, you got to project that little spot out there yourself. You always look to a small spot. Doesn't matter if the target's close or far, you look to a small spot on the target. Look where you want to go, let the gun come to you. Okay, now you're not going to hurt my feelings with this. Does this look fast to anybody? This does not. Now, I'm going to shoot live ammo, and I want you to watch the gun moving between the targets. Did that look any different to anybody between the targets? No. In total, though, it was you know, nice, efficient shooting, yeah? Okay, if you take nothing else from this, understand that. It is not about pushing the gun around fast. It's counterproductive. Pick small spots. Okay, where did the time come from? How about this? What made that fast?
You work, not stopping on a target, getting at it before.
Exactly, so it was appropriate confirmation given the target, so I'm looking at that spot. As soon as the gun shows up for me, I'm reacting to what I'm seeing immediately. I'm not sitting there pissing around like, oh, make the sight picture perfect. No. And then, as soon as the shot's out of the gun on the target, I disregard it and I look to the next thing immediately. Right? So as soon as the sight's coming up, I'm looking to the next thing. I'm not sitting there checking my work like, oh, where'd that go? None of that. If you cut out those delays, you're going to end up being fast. Make sense to everybody? Now, we're going to go through this, and if you're shooting like that, what do you think I'm going to tell you? You guys know me so well. Yeah, either you get corrections or you get told to speed up. There's no winning this game. Like, welcome to the suck, dude. This is my whole life. When I'm out training, those are the 2 answers I give myself. It's like, yeah, go faster, or like, hey, dummy, you're trying to do this. Like, fuck, okay. Like, that's the way training works. Okay, so I might tell you to go faster. It's going to start inducing some mistakes. Let's say I'm shooting that left to right order. First shot here, second shot there. What'd I do wrong?
Pulled your eyes off too soon.
Yeah, exactly. So here's the deal. You hit where you look for better or worse. Okay? It's very common on close range targets that you're going to be you're going to clack off a pair and you'll pull the gun off the target in the middle of the pair. The reason that happens is you'll put the gun here and you're like, oh, okay, start shooting a pair. And then in your brain, you're done. Like, yep, job done, and I look to the next target, especially if I'm in a hurry, I'm under pressure. Okay? So you'll start shooting a pair here, shift your vision up there, and it tracks right off the target. Okay? That's called a drag off. You don't fix that by slowing down and getting your hits. How do you fix that?
Focus.
You keep your vision here for like 0.02 of a second longer. That's all it is. It's not much. It's not about the time. You just keep your vision there until both shots are out of the gun. Okay? The reverse situation can also happen. Coming into a target, you're getting on the trigger before the gun showed up there. Usually that happens like when you see your sight touch brown and you get on the trigger, like that'll produce the same thing. The solution there focus into a small spot on the target, even if it's close. You don't change, like for this reason, the closer and faster the shooting is, the more the discipline of your vision is going to start to punish you. You know, you're going to get hammered. This is why you see great shooters, fast shooters get misses and shit on close range targets. It's not about like the mechanics of shooting, it's they get ahead of themselves with their vision. Even a couple hundredths of a second, you're toast. That's how that happens, especially under pressure. Okay, so you want to be very, very careful with that, and as you start to step on the gas, those things are going to start happening. Now, you also want to be very deliberate at the point you pick. You'll notice here, these targets are spaced out vertically. Okay, a lot of people just turn around. No, you have to look up to that target. If you've got a target with a no shoot on it, I mean here, I'm looking off the center of the A zone. Obviously, I don't want to touch the no shoot. I'll maybe eat some seeds to stay away from it. But, you know, I want to have some level of discipline. So you always are very careful the point you pick to shoot at on each one of these targets, because spaced them out a little bit different for all of them for exactly this reason. So you're thinking like, okay, where do I look? Where do I look? Where do I look? You be very, very specific with that stuff. Okay? Does this make sense to everybody?